everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. We're back for the best video of the month. We all agree. We don't even have to discuss. Don't even ask me how it's possible that it's August. I don't want to talk about it, but best people are born in August. Salt air and the rust on your door. I'm just saying the best people are born in August. I don't make the rules, okay? It is a great month, but what do you mean like we're on month 8 out of 12 of the year? That's insane. Anyway, if you don't know, we're doing TBR jar picks, my monthly TBR. So in this case, my August TBR. So if you don't know how it works, we have this jar full of prompts and we're gonna pick one of the prompts, and based on the prompts, we pick a book that matches what the prompt says. Like always, ASMR. That was good. Should we do it again? No. I enjoy that sound so much. Also, I forgot to say, oh my god, Asia, there's books I've never seen before. Yes, there's a lot down there. There's more down here. There's a whole other fucking layer behind. Yeah, there's a lot of new books. Go and have a look at the book haul so you can see all the new books that I got, received, bought. Okay, should we start? Should we pick our first prompt? Oh, there's a hair. There's a curly hair in there. This one. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. A book that ends in even pages. Okay, I'm gonna pick a book that I want to read and hope that it has even pages. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. I kind of want to read If We Were Villains. Let's have a look. The last page of the book is 426. Okay, this is an option. I really want to read Book of Azrael, but like, am I strong enough to do that? Should we have a look at Book of Azrael? Also, if you're like, Asia, wasn't this on your TBR last month? Yes, I wasn't strong enough, okay? I didn't have the strength. If you know anything, this book is traumatizing, so I'm scared. Oh, nope. 577. She can be picked. You've had Queen of Air and Darkness on your TBR for 2 months in a row. Should we have a look? Ends in 870. So technically it's an option. I know we've had this on my TBR twice in a row for 2 months. I'm just scared of reading it, okay? I'm terrified. Winter Garden, Kristen Hanna. Nope. 391. Let's have a look at Gifted and Talented. Nope. Ends on page 493. Okay, so it has to be one of the two. And I fear I'm still not strong enough, okay? I don't want to face that. We're gonna go with If We Were Villains. I'm actually so excited about reading this. I've been meaning to read this for so long, but I just got it like last month and I'm very excited to read it finally. Yes! If We Were Villains by Emil Rio. This talks about an actor. He was in prison for 10 years for committing a murder. It talks about what really happened 10 years ago with this group of actors, because they were a group of 7 friends and one of them is found dead. And this is like what really happened back then. So I'm really excited about reading this. Everyone raves about it. Fun fact, I want to be an actress. I've trained as an actress. I'm going to an acting workshop literally in 2 hours. I feel like that would be a fun thing to read about. Okay, next book. One word book. So a book that the title only has one word. So no. Soul Blood is one word. Breakaway. Not many, is there? Guys, there's none at the back. There's nothing else that I can see that has one word. And that's it. So we only have these 2 options, Breakaway and Soul Blood. If we didn't have If We Were Villains, I probably would have chosen Soul Blood, but I think like I need a romance. A cute little hockey romance. He's a hockey player and she is his coach's daughter, which always works. I love that dynamic. Ooh, they kind of make an agreement to sleep together because she wants to experience things and he needs release. He's just like, yeah, I'll do that. But then if the coach finds out, they are in trouble. Let's go with that because I think Soul Blood is giving literary fiction and I already have a literary fiction. Let's have one of each, you know what I mean? So let's have a romance, easy, hopefully very quick to read. Font is huge. That's what we want to see. Okay, so the next book we're going to read is Breakaway by Grace Riley. Now, this is technically like book 2 in a interconnected standalone series, but it's standalone, so you can read whatever. I have book 4 somewhere here. Okay. Oh. Great one. Last book bought or sent. Now, technically, a lot of these books came at the same time because I went to an event hosted by Headline, and then I got like 10 books on that day. A lot of the books on the book hauls come from that event. 10 of these books came at the same time, so I think it'd be one of those 10, and I know exactly which one I want to read. No hesitation whatsoever. This I got at the event, and actually at the back I have book 2 and 3. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Also, I really want to read The Spark of the Everflame. So actually, it's one of the two. Like, of course, these are both the first book of a new series. And when I tell you, I'm in the middle of 17,000 series already. Like, there's absolutely no need for me to start a new series, but here I am. So I think I'm gonna start with the Book of Asriel, because it's the one that like I've been gravitating towards the most. Everyone loves this book. Everyone's like, oh, it's the best romancy book I've read in so long. Diana is desperate to save her sister because she's dying, makes a deal with Caden, a monster. Now she's locked in servitude to him, and she's forced to hunt down an ancient relic held by her most dangerous enemy, an army led by Samkiel. I assume Samkiel is the enemies to lovers. But then Diana and Samkiel are forced to set aside their animosity and work together before all is lost. I haven't read a good like enemies to lovers 5 stars in a hot minute, like romancy, and I need one, and I feel like this would help me out. I really have high hopes. Everyone freaking loves these books, so like I need this. I just want to be like excited about a book, do you know what I mean? And I hope this will do it. Look at me getting obsessed with this and then reading book 2 and book 3 and not reading the rest of my TBR. Of course, 100%. Thank you so much, Headline, for gifting it to me. By the way, let's do a couple more. Oh, that's a fun one. A book with yellow on the cover. Now, if you see this, there's one that stands out. Yeah, there's yellow on the cover, but the cover isn't really yellow. I don't know if I have a yellow cover. Yellow is not that popular, is it? This has yellow, but like there's some yellow. This would have been perfect, but I haven't read book 1, so I can't do that. I think this is it, you know? I think this is the only 2 options. And I think this is more yellow. So let's go with that. So this is another book that I got at the Headline event. And this is a proof copy. But the book is actually out. It came out the 3rd of July. It's called Sweet Heat. Yeah, it's a rom-com. This is by Bolu Babalola. That's such a good name. Oh yeah, it's a second chance. I remember this. This is a second chance romance. So they've been broken up for 3 years, and then they both meet each other because she's like the maid of honor and he's the best man of like their friend's wedding. So they're meeting up and they have to like, you know, put their animosity aside because obviously they have to be civil. And then like there's a spark. Again, should we not? Because it didn't work out the first time. They just have to get through the wedding. So why does it feel like playing with fire? So I guess that's why it says Sweet Heat. Oh! Stunning! Look how beautiful the author is. Excuse me? Excited to read this. Because I probably would have not picked it up. Now I'm happy that I will. Okay. I need to lock in this month because they're all quite big. This is a bit mean. A book with an ugly cover. This is personal preference, okay? I don't think any of these are like ugly. Well, let's have a look. Definitely not. No. I mean, that's kind of, yeah, that's ugly. That's ugly. That is ugly. But this is a very old version of this book. There's a different version now. Okay, this is a strong option. No. All of these are beautiful, which is great, but not for this. Like, look how beautiful this is. Are you insane? Yeah, I think, guys, this is it. This is definitely the ugliest cover. Is this fitting for August, called The Winter Garden, with snow on it? Probably not. Probably not, especially because this is probably gonna be so sad because it's Kristen Hanna. Now, if you know anything about her, she writes heartbreaking books about women. She wrote The Nightingale. I loved it, gave it 5 stars, cried so much. So I feel like this would not be very fitting for August, but hey, this is the ugliest cover I have, so it has to be this one. So this is about 2 sisters, I'm pretty sure, and they're very different sisters. One stayed at home to raise her children, and the other followed a dream and traveled the world and became a famous photojournalist. Their father falls ill. The 2 estranged women, they have to find themselves working together again. And they have a cold, disapproving mother called Anya. And then they get the love story of their parents, because it's a captivating and mysterious love story that spans 65 years. I'm excited to read this. I just don't know if it's the best for August. I'm gonna be in Italy. So Italy in August, it's usually something like 35 degrees. This has snow on it. So all the books we have: If We Were Villains by Emil Rio, which is a literary fiction kind of mystery kind of thing, I believe. Breakaway, sport romance, rom-commy. The Book of Asriel, first book in a romantasy trilogy. I don't know if it's finished. I assume it's finished, but for now there's 3 books out, and it's enemies to lovers, which we love. And then we have Sweet Heat, which is a second chance romance. And then you have Kristen Hanna, which is sad, heartbreaking literary fiction about women. Very good, like, selection, I'd say. This is good. I'm actually excited about these. A couple of these I'm extremely excited. Like, I want to read the Book of Asriel so bad. Thank you so much once again for doing this with me. I do this every month, so I think you should like and subscribe so you can come back in September. Stop. And there's gonna be a wrap-up of what I read in the month of July, so you can check if all the books I picked in my last TBR jar prompts video were read. So you should go and have a look at that one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I love you very much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Ciao.